Hospital intensive care units are filling up again. The lockdowns are back. New infections are breaking records. And if you thought the worst of this pandemic was truly behind us, you need to look at some numbers. Right now, the world has 4 active hotspots. The United States, it is reporting a massive surge from 30 to 35,000 new cases in early September. America is now averaging 50,000 daily new cases. 50,000. In 1 week, the United States reported more than 350,000 cases. Those numbers were recorded from the 8th to the 14th of October. India has the world's second highest number of cases. While there has been a drop in the number of daily infections, we are far from containing the virus. In Europe, dozens of cities have been forced to go into a lockdown again. Why? Because the continent is reporting more daily infections than the 3 worst-hit countries, the United States, India and Brazil. Over the past week, Europe has recorded more than 100,000 new infections every day. In Russia, too, the Wuhan virus is far from contained. More than 15,000 infections were recorded in the past 24 hours alone. It's a new record for Russia. And if you haven't figured it out by now, this is what a second wave looks like. You may have learned to live with the virus, but that has not slowed it down. As the restrictions were lifted worldwide, more people were infected and the cases began to rise. Look at what's happening in Europe. The entire continent suppressed the first wave of infections. They reopened cities. Now European governments are battling the worst outbreak since April. France is among the worst hit. It has declared a state of health emergency. The United Kingdom is imposing restrictions in hard-hit regions, in cities like Liverpool, where people were just not ready to accept the latest round of curbs, so they took to the streets. They partied right before the restrictions kicked in. This was a couple of days back. Take a look. Similar scenes played out in Glasgow and The Hague in the Netherlands too. These pictures left the authorities and health experts horrified. They face a real struggle in containing the pandemic. The World Health Organization has issued a warning for Europe. If the restrictions are relaxed, they say, daily mortality rates could go up by 4 to 5 times. Experts say the changing weather is contributing to this surge.
Fall-winter surge continues to unfold in Europe with exponential increases in daily cases and matching percentage increases in daily deaths. The evolving epidemiological situation in Europe raises great concern. Daily numbers of cases are up, hospital admissions are up, and COVID is now the 5th leading cause of deaths, and the bar of 8,000 deaths per day has now been reached.
The worry is not limited to Europe. The Wuhan virus is surging again and authorities around the world are running out of options. More and more countries are imposing another round of lockdowns and tougher restrictions. That's because we do not have a vaccine or an effective treatment yet. 10 months have passed. Scientists have been working overtime to find a silver bullet, but we don't have it yet. The second major threat is that of reinfections, meaning those who've recovered from the virus may be infected again. Such cases are rare right now, but they're there. Scientists have found that immunity to this virus fades. Donald Trump should take note of this. He's going around calling himself immune and threatening to kiss people. A case from Nevada is worth mentioning here. A 25-year-old man was infected twice, and in both instances, he showed symptoms. India too has 3 suspected cases of reinfection. Indian authorities have now decided to consider 100 days as the cutoff period for reinfection. So this is where things stand. No vaccine, no treatment, a threat of reinfection, and a difficult winter ahead. Let me make it worse. There is a good chance that the Wuhan virus may never really go away, just like the flu or cold, but much deadlier. So we'll have to find a way to live with it, but that doesn't mean that the pandemic will never end. History offers some hope. Pandemics of the past ended when enough people developed immunity to a disease, either through herd immunity or through a vaccine. For the Wuhan virus, we have a long way to go to achieve either. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching. WION, World is One.